inches in the length and 2 3/4 inch in the extender. Look at that. Is that not the coolest thing? Jay, it almost looks like sparkles are inside.
Yeah, well, it is. It's precious opal. So, you know, so that you're taking precious opal, but it's a seam opal. So, you know, the brown is actually the matrix. That's the bolder portion. And then the opal is fire opal. Well, it's all precious opal.
Man.
It's a jelly opal.
Okay, so it's really cool. We'll let you know when it sells out. My producer said we do have to wrap up because it looks like it will go. We wanted to share with you a reminder of our showstopper. Now, I've put something on that I'm excited that's coming up. I had this on a little bit earlier, but it seems to be a little heart. It's a little, you know, heart theme today. So this is brand new. This is the first time you're seeing it. I'm not sure how many are left. It was very popular. It's on special pricing for birthday at $129.90. So we've taken $40 off. 50% of our quantity has been spoken for. This is a piece Jay specifically designed. It's big, it's bold, it's beautiful. You've got this gorgeous orange turquoise, you've got turquoise. Jay, this is a dynamic duo.
Yeah. So you've got even the brown in here is that's turquoise.
Yes.
So you know, turquoise does come in a lot of different colors, from like a light green up to a dark chocolate. You know, high blues. No, every turquoise mine is different, and every mine. You can actually look at the turquoise with a practiced eye and really tell where it came from.
And look how pretty. I'm trying to hold this and put it up against this color. I'm not doing a very good job. But I just want you to see how dynamic, how bold, how fresh and beautiful. This is going to go with so much. You'll get tons of compliments on it. It's a beautiful necklace. And of course, to be able to have 1, 2, 3 hearts. It's the reminder that you have to love yourself first before anyone else can. And this is a gorgeous piece. 550763. So, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to yank that out of the shot, Keith. As we talk about the adventures of Jay King and Mine Finds, almost 23 years here at HSN, Jay truly is an adventurer at heart. He travels around the globe to many remote destinations and really goes where almost no one else will go to bring us the most incredible gemstones from around the world. And no matter if it's like by a little dune buggy, by a motorcycle, by a camel, by a horse, by, I mean, walking, by an airplane, going down into the caves, into the mines.
Okay, you know, and I was talking about the opal mines in Australia. That's where I am, and that's what I'm doing.
Oh,
I'm going down. That's in Cooper Pedy, and that's where they used to have. That was one of my to-go places at one time, and they don't even get a handful of precious opal now. That miner, I've known that miner forever, and
this ring is going to be mine.
It's more or less mined out.
This ring is going to be mine.
That's how she takes everything home. She puts it on and can't get it
Well, you know, if we could get a size 9 in here, that probably would be better for me. But no. We just want to see her get it stuck. Any which way. So if you would like, this ring is the lowest price we've ever offered. At $79.90, it was originally at $124.90. The appraisal is at $191, and we are more than almost 60% off that appraisal value. So this is a phenomenal value that we're doing today. So $45 savings, big, bold, contemporary, and fun. We also have the coordinating necklace. There is only 7 available. Jay, this looks like a cross built into this design. Do you see that?
Yeah, it is designed that way.
Yeah.
It's built in there. And then, of course, this is purple turquoise, and then that lemon lime turquoise. Those have been enhanced. That's been treated. The blue is natural.
Yeah, I mean, it is beautiful. The necklace will sell out. We only have 7. I'm gonna see, let's see, they normally give me an 8. I would size up if it were me. Just, I'll see if it says it on my notes too. Yep, due to the nature of the ring, please size up. So it's size up, keep that in mind. We have sizes 5 through 12 available. It's sterling silver, noble precious metal, and there you can see how beautiful that ring is. And it is just fun. It almost creates like a shield design. It's big and it's bold and it's fun. But for 5 flexible payments, if you want something different, this is a fantastic piece. I know we've got about 15 seconds left. Janet, one moment, we're gonna just introduce our next item, and then we'll say hello to you as well.
And you can see how we've incorporated the cross into the design.
Yeah, I really like that.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, I do too. And I like it's just, you feel like this, it's protecting you, because not only it's a shield, but then the cross is in there, so it's like a powerful piece. But we will leave that available. Only about 400 of those or sell out there. As we want to give you just a little sneak peek of what's still to come. Are you ready? Which one? Okay, pick your choose. I mean, there's not a bad one in the bunch. Where do we want to start? All right, we're going to start here. This is brand new. This is about 15 minutes away. And this is your 2-strand multi-gemstone 18-inch necklace. Now, we have amber, Baltic amber in here, right, Jay?
Right.
We've got turquoise in here and tourmaline.
Yeah, a watermelon tourmaline.
It is like candy, isn't it? Ooh,
Isn't that beautiful?
It's like rock candy. It's sugary and good and just delicious.
And what I love is how well these got, now there's no enhancement on any of this material. This is all the natural rough. So do you see how they just kind of pair together? It's just a great look.
And I like the layered look. I think that looks really nice.
We went ahead and I didn't, originally when I designed this, we were going to do a single strand, but it just didn't do, it didn't have enough bulk to it, so we went ahead and did 2 strands.
Just did 2 strands.
But look at the price on this. It's just a fantastic.
$69.90 for turquoise, Baltic amber, and tourmaline. So that is available as well. And then we're going to move right into. Perfect. We're going to move right into our yellow argonite. Now, this is brand new today. It's done in the rondelle beads. And Jay, this style necklace is really iconic for you. It goes back to your beginning, doesn't it? It goes
back to my beginning. This is actually how I got started, was cutting and doing these types of designs. And this is a really special material. It almost looks like butterscotch amber.
It does.
But it's argonite, and it comes out of a deposit in Chile that's on the beach. They actually find this it's like a sand dune deposit, and they actually sift through the sand, and they find the pieces of argonite.
Oh, and it's such a beautiful yellow.
And that's the natural color.
Pastel.
Yeah, it almost looks, to tell you the truth, if you didn't know better, you would think it's butterscotch amber. It has that feel to it.
Oh, it's like it's smiling at you, isn't it? Saying, smile, bring me home. It's so pretty, and I like the way it stacks. There's something so just simplistic and elegant about the design. 550-375 is your item number. We're gonna move right into our coral. And, ooh, look at this one. You know, sometimes you just lose your mind looking at all these beautiful things, Jay. So this is going to be your multi-coral sea bamboo coral, and we have it in your necklace and we have it in your earrings. Now, this is your red, your orange, and your salmon coral. So it's a beautiful color combination. The necklace is available. It's the lowest price we've ever offered at 30% off. And then we also have the earrings at $19.90, which, by the way, Doug, I still have 4 flex on my cards. I know they're on 5 flex, so I don't know if we can call out the flex pay or not on this, but I mean, that's gonna be like $3.98 on the earrings. I mean, that's almost silly, isn't it? $3.98 on 5 monthly installments on your credit card. The necklace is going to be $15.98 on your necklace. So phenomenal value here. But Jay, at the lowest price we've offered, this is so pretty when we look at red, orange, and salmon coral.
Yeah, you know, and one nice thing about tuning in, and for people that haven't shopped with Mine Finds in the past and don't know the way that we work, everything that we do is made exclusive for
HSN.
HSN.
Right.
So there's no other retail outlet that we sell to. There's no other place that you can go to and buy. We do have a. I guess we have a small shop in Albuquerque, New Mexico, that we make all of our put all of our one-of-a-kind designs and things, because you know, every design that you see. For every design that you see here, we probably made another 50 to 100 designs. Right. So when you're looking at these designs that you're seeing here, it's the best of the best. And a lot of times, you know, like we'll design something and it looks great, but the problem is we can't get the price down, or we can't, you know, there's something you know, that makes it cost prohibitive. So you don't get to see a lot of things, but anything that you're seeing here is this is exclusive just for the Mine Finds collection.
And it's not only exclusive, but it's also the lowest price. So we're going to go out to Washington. We're going to welcome in Janet. Janet, thank you for standing by. Welcome in. You're live on HSN with Jay.
Well, I just wanted to stay on the line and be able to tell Jay that he's a master designer, and I love your jewelry. I had just ordered again your nugget turquoise necklace, and I love the fact that you don't have to doctor up your stones and your jewelry. It's authentic and real, And I'm old, and I love this stuff that's real. And your designs are beautiful. And I want you to know, I hope you can live forever so you can keep making good jewelry.
Oh, well, that's kind of you. Thank you so much.
I would like a few more of your bracelets. I've got quite a few, but I like the ones that have a clasp on them. So I'm watching to see if you have any for today, and if not, well, I might have to order one with a toggle, but I prefer the other kind.
Yeah, but I don't use the toggles.
And rings, all of it.
Yeah, well, thank you.
That one piece I'm not happy with. So just keep up the good work, and I enjoy showing a few pictures of where you go.
I know, me too. I like that too, Janet. It's always so much fun.
It is so much fun.
Yes.
I kind of feel like I'm traveling with him because I'm a rock hound.
Yes.
And I can't go even outside and not pick up a pretty rock.
Yes.
So keep it up, Jay, and I love you on the channel, so just keep it up.
Thank you, Janet.
You take care.
Thank you. Have a beautiful day. And you know, Janet's right. I mean, if you're that rock hound, I mean, this definitely is the collection for you. I always say when Jay's here, we feel like we get to go on the adventure with him, and we get to, Jay brings you, and his sourcing is going right to the location, going to the mine. He's cutting out the middleman. He is a pilot. Many times he flies himself to these remote destinations.
Yeah, well, that's actually a plane that's in Australia.
Yes.
And that plane.
Look at that. You're not afraid to go into that tunnel?
Yeah, no, but that plane, when I did my pre-flight, my pre-check, I realized the back window was held in with duct tape.
Oh my gosh!
And you can only do that in Australia in the outback. I mean, you never get away with it in America.
That would not fly here. No pun intended again.
Yeah.
But oh my goodness! And again, if I saw duct tape, I'd be like, I'm out. I'm going a different mode. I'm walking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
but not you.
I love Australia. You know, I love the people, and we used to get a lot more materials out of Australia than we are now.
Right.
But Australia, like I said at one time, 95% of all precious opal in the world came out of Australia.
But you know, it really is fascinating. But when you look at this beautiful sea bamboo collection of coral, I will tell you, we have maybe 100 left in the necklace and less than 100 in the earrings. So if you would like it, it's the lowest price at $79.90 for 3 strands. Honestly, I think at 1 strand, Jay, at $79.90, that's exceptional. And I don't know if you guys could see while we were on the phone with Janet that there are little hearts. Oh, that was a great shot. You see the little heart, and I can show you here. They're like little, it almost looks like a heart, Jay.
Yeah,
it's like a little.
It's where we get that on purpose.
So yeah, it's really cool. 089085 is your item number. So we are going to move into, I see my agate. No, we're not going to the agate. Oh, okay. They're like, not yet, Robin Wall. Okay, just a few things we want to share with you that's still to come. Actually, I'm not sure we're gonna, pardon me, even have time for this. So we're not gonna get to a full presentation. It's $49.90. It is like birthday blowout pricing. It's so pretty, even on the pinky if you wanted to be able to do that. But I'll double check to see what sizes are left. It's that perfect band ring, your square turquoise in the center. Notice even just this beautiful etching, almost like in a little fancy scroll down the side. 5 flex of $9.98. We have sizes 6 through 12 available. So sizes 6 through 12 are available. As always, with the amount of sterling silver Jay uses, we recommend do go up 1 size. So 532864 is your item number there. Oh, just look who put the blue agate in the bag. I'm shameless, aren't I, Jay? Here is, I can't resist. Now, this is still to come. It's our brand new blue agate. Jay, you said this is a new discovery.
It's a brand new discovery. We were in Malawi in Africa.
Look. And
we went to a sapphire mine. I was buying sapphire. And the gentleman that, funny enough, he's a farmer.
Okay.
And he just mines on the side. So he's got a huge farm in Malawi. And we were going through, we were out at the mine, and he had a piece of this. This is how I find stuff. Right. I mean, I went to buy the sapphire. I went in, and it's quite difficult to get into Malawi.
So
just to get a visa, it took me almost 2.5 days
just to get through.
to get a visa.
Wow.
For Malawi.
So we don't need a visa, girls, to get this piece. We just need any major credit card or your 5 flexible payments, your HSN credit card. So this is still to come. I'm going to double check with our producer Doug to see how many are left. I know we have not had a full presentation, but everybody is really already calling in early to order that blue agate. Okay, as we move from that beautiful blue agate into more blues, this beautiful high blue turquoise, so bright, so effervescent. This is your 7 Peaks turquoise beaded necklace. Now it is 18 inches in the length. This is the only airing. And if we could show you how many are left, because we have 155 remaining, and that is it. You see that above the HSN birthday logo? 155 now remain. And this is the final quantities that we have for this. Jay, let's talk about our 7 Peaks turquoise.
Okay, and here again, we specialize, for those who haven't watched the Mind Find show, one of our specialty, and the thing that I started out with turquoise, that's always been my go-to rough material.
Right.
So we literally travel all over the world, and you know, it used to be when I first started out, there was over 26 active turquoise mines in America.
Okay.
And you didn't see turquoise in Mexico. You didn't see it in the Orient, in China. You didn't see it in Mongolia. You know, the only place that I actively bought turquoise was in America. And now there's only one mine, one active mine.
Seriously, so from 26 actively mined mines,
yeah, in the 70s.
Now we're down to one.
Yeah, we're down to one.
Good thing you collected all that turquoise.
Well, and here again, you know, like, I'll go anywhere find turquoise, but those countries that I just named now, Chile is another country that they're finding
Really?
Not big deposits, but deposits of turquoise. What I love on this is 7 Peaks. We named it because of the mountain range in the area. There's happens to be seven small peaks where this deposit comes out of. This comes on the border of northern China and Mongolia.
Wow, and it's just so fascinating.
And that is the natural color.
It is, and this will sell out, by the way. We'll show you there's 140 now remaining. We took $50 off. It's a customer pick with 23 reviews, and we have the final quantity available. As we go out to the phones, I'm gonna just show you all these different colors you can wear with turquoise. It is America's gemstone. We love to wear it, we love to buy it, we love to hoard it, and we love to layer it, right? Let's go out to South Carolina, and we're going to welcome in Anna. Hi, Anna, you're live on HSN. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, Robin.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. It's kind of hot, but
I'm sure. I know it's hot here too, Anna.
Oh my gosh! Today was just. I went and
sit here and watch your beautiful shows.
Aww.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot cooler in here than it is outside here.
I know.
It's so humid here, you could swim in the air.
I like that. You could swim in the air. That's true.
But thank you, Jay, for your. I have a lot of your turquoise, and I love it. I think turquoise is such a calming, soothing stone, and you have so many different kinds. It's beautiful. I got the Angel Peaks.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing that. I just enjoy your jewelry and your stories, and I feel like I think it was Janet said we travel with you, so we live vicariously through your trips.
Yes, I feel the same way. Oh, Anna, and how do you feel when you wear his beautiful Mind Finds?
Oh, I love it. It's all beautiful and different. I always get comments on it, and people ask you, where did you get that? But I just love your jewelry. I must have 2 or 3 drawers full of it.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, you know, Anna, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate you taking the time to say hi, and I'm so thrilled that you've been enjoying this collection. It's, you know, it's the moment Jay, off the camera, on the camera, is exactly who you see, and you fall in love with him from the moment. And really, truly, when he's here, we're all so excited, and we love his Mind Finds, and we're glad that you love him as much as we do.
Well, we feel like we have an old friend there.
Exactly.
Not meaning old, but
I know. He knows what you mean.
Well, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Jay.
You take care.
Have a beautiful day, Anna. Bye-bye. I want to thank everyone, not only Anna, but we want to thank everyone who called in for the turquoise necklace. Has now sold out. I knew that would happen. I'm glad you're getting yours. Here are the matching earrings. We're taking $100 off. of the Seven Peaks turquoise, $124.90. Look at the HSN price is $224.90. Jay, this was $225 and now it's $100 off.
You know, and what I like about this, you get all those colors are natural colors that all come out of that Seven Peaks deposit.
Right.
So I wanted to design something that was multicolored turquoises, but that all comes out of that single deposit. So you're getting all the different colors.
Wow. And just when you see it on the ear, I also like the way, I know because we're moving on, they took it away, but you see on Sue how it sits forward. Like the hoop doesn't fall down, so you see
it's almost like an illusion. It almost looks like the turquoise is circling the ear.
Exactly, exactly. So continue to call in not only for the necklace. I know we stamped it sold out, but many of you are still calling in for it. Don't hang up there. I know we're going to move along from the earrings, but we'll leave those available. And there are only 44 of, or a couple dozen left of the earrings. So kind of keep that in mind as you shop. But we've had such beautiful combinations. We had Baltic Amber with turquoise a little bit earlier. Now we're going to take Baltic Amber to a whole new look, and we're going to add in Baltic Amber, turquoise, and tourmaline. Did you say rainbow?
It's watermelon tourmaline.
Watermelon tourmaline. So this has lots of texture, lots of color. It is all handcrafted. It is all exclusive to HSN. Only 500 of these were brought in for our birthday month. They are extremely limited, but Jay has traveled around the world to bring you this necklace, and it's brand new today. And Jay, where do you want to start? Do you want to start with the Iron Mountain turquoise or the tourmaline?
Well, the tourmaline, anytime you can get tourmaline. Usually why you don't see tourmaline in a lot of my designs is it's so cost prohibitive. But I love these natural materials all blend together so well. You know, like it's just a natural, the Baltic Amber and that blue turquoise, that high blue turquoise. And then I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a little extra splash of color. And that's why we just determined to use watermelon tourmaline.
Yeah, and I think when you see the combination of the colors,
they really naturally flow together.
Don't they?
Yes.
Yeah, they really do.
I like how they look.
And I like Jay, you had said, we'll see it on Sue in a second, but you had said you originally were only going to do one strand, but then you decided to do two because it just had more
originally when
impact.
I designed this, I did one strand, but I didn't think it had enough depth to it. So I went ahead and combined two strands, and they're layered too. So they're naturally layered for you.
Yeah, I like them layered like that. But to me, this just feels a little bit more earthy, more raw, more organic. I think it's because of the way you have all of the chips or the chips, right,
Yeah,
Jay?
and these are actually natural nuggets that the only thing that we've actually cut here or polished is the turquoise. Everything else, all we did was, in the watermelon tourmaline, we've just taken the natural materials, and then we've taken a diamond drill on a little diamond drill and drilled the hole and then strung it all together. Yeah. So I try to leave everything as natural as possible.
And I just think that leaves you something that is truly not only collectible, but that is wearable. I like that it's already giving you that layered look. This is one that, for me personally, I feel like because it has every color under the rainbow, you're gonna have lots of versatility with what you're gonna wear with this.
And that, that's the nice thing by combining the different. And what I love about what we do is, Mother Nature does some incredible things,
Right.
And she, Mother Nature's the top designer.
She is, isn't she? But you work right alongside with her.
I do. But I bring out what she naturally provides us.
I mean, it really does. There's something that feels so good. Even if you just wanted to kind of twist the two, you could kind of twist it and just have more of a twisted look on your neckline. If you want to wear it as it doubled up, you can do that. You have the adjustability on the back. So as we do right now, it's summertime. Maybe you're wearing the little tank. You want a little longer. You want a little shorter. You can adjust it up or down. It is 18 inches in the length with a 2 3/4 inch extender on the back. Don't forget, because we've got the 5 flexible payments, that's $13.98. If you have the HSN credit card, you also can get extra flex. So that would be 6 flexible payments. I'm going to have to ask Doug, what would the 6 flex pay be on this necklace? So $13.98 on 5 monthly installments. Would that be like 10 something? I think it'd be like, are you good at math?
Yes.
Yeah, what would it be? 10?
Well, okay.
I'm not going to put you on the spot.
So,
here, right, I might have it here.
You get 6 payments. So,
$11.98?
Yeah.
There we go, $11.98. I'm really bad. 11, what did you say, Doug?
1190.
Yeah, 1190. But this, I mean, any which way, get it at home. Did you see that little piece? I love that close-up shot. It's so fascinating. It's so intriguing, the combination that you have with everybody calling in. We only have, Jay, maybe less than 400.
Yeah, and then these two, there's no two of them that can be identical, okay? Right. Now, they're the same materials, but just because the nature of the rough material, there's no two of these that will be identical. Right. They're all going to be just a little bit different.
And I like it. I don't know, Keith, if we can. You guys were doing an amazing job with that. Yes, that's it. Look how pretty. Come to your television screens. That is Mother Nature's artwork and thumbprint. Each one is going to be unique. Each one is different. It has such vitality. It has such a youthfulness and a light to it that just plays. It's so harmonious. Even the colors, even just how you have that perfect little turquoise bead, and then the nuggets of the amber and the tourmaline. And
you see the different colors of the tourmaline?
Yes.
That's why they call it watermelon, because it has all the different colors, all the different varieties of pinks, dark reds, greens. It's just really, really a special material.
Oh, it is. And then Baltic amber.
Baltic amber, I mean, and then that beautiful turquoise.
Baltic amber, millions and millions of 20 to 50 million years old. I mean, it's old, and you get, I mean, that is like a little time capsule, Baltic amber. And to be able to have that warmth and that glow, it's almost ethereal, the way it's lit from within, and it just glows when the light hits it. It's beautiful. I know our clock went down. We were just sticking here a couple extra minutes to get all orders processed for everybody due to the fact we have high demand for this piece. Over 200 spoken for, final 300 now remaining, but that's not accounting for everybody that is calling in this afternoon. So if you would like, you've got 5 flexible payments. You've got tons of colors in here from the watermelon tourmaline, from the turquoise, from the Baltic amber. You're going from China to Russia to Australia. Jay, we're going on a journey with you today.
So if you think about that, I had to go to 3 different countries and 3 different continents in order to put this one design together.
Yeah, I don't know. Keith, can they go back down? It almost looked like there was a little flashlight in one of those gemstones. Did you see that? It was probably one of the colors of the tourmaline, but I know they'll go back down. It was like a little green flash. But that's the beauty. Each piece, there it is. Look at, oh, that's in the turquoise. Isn't that cool? Maybe it's the reflecting light.
I think that's the reflecting light.
Reflecting light.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's I mean, I just love it. I really think you'll enjoy it. It's just so different, so distinctive.
And this is one of the few times, I don't remember ever combining these 3 materials before together in one design.
Right, right. So a final, maybe 150 now remaining. If you would like it, as I mentioned before, it's 18 inches in the length. This because of the tourmaline chips, and then you have the turquoise and the amber. You're getting lots of texture, I guess is what I'm saying, and color and diversity to be able to wear it with anything. So I guess we're gonna probably say final call out here, I believe. Yes, no? Are we staying? Oh, okay, I was just double checking. And you don't get the little hair with that one. I just noticed it. It was so tiny. 008171 is your item number. This is a reminder of what we had in the first hour, and I really appreciate Doug, our producer and crew, doing this for everyone, because I know some of our girls are just tuning in. This was brand new today. Now, this is going to be 36.5 inches in the length. And I know you're going to look at this. Oh, we only have 3 dozen. And look at how long. I'm sorry, I don't want to like pull it out of the shot, but that necklace is gorgeous. And then you get this modern contemporary turquoise ball, and then look at even the back. You could reverse it if you wanted to, Jay, and get a little peek of the turquoise, but it's so pretty. That is going to be $139.90. Look at the appraisal value is at $240. We also have the earrings available, and we had a ring. So, but this is brand new, 008171, and only about, how many did you say now, Doug? I said it, and 30 left, 30 left, 30. Okay, so that is remaining, and then we had the carnelian, and that was wildly popular. Obviously we love the nature of carnelian. We love those autumnal colors. We love the warmth and the richness, but only, okay, so the earrings have sold out. Thank you. The necklace is 50% sold through, so we have the remaining quantity, and this is $49.90. So this is almost nearly 50% off. So you are getting an exceptional value. This was appraised, and we get 3 independent appraisals. We take the lowest of the 3, and that's what you see on the screen, which is conservative. So you're getting it at $49.90. Long, lean, juicy colors, even just the beautiful carnelian beads when you come in close. Jay, this is stunning.
And this is a natural rough, and this is the natural color of this rough. And you know, usually carnelian, when you see carnelian, it's usually kind of like a dark orange. I just thought this was intriguing just because of the natural color of the material.
Oh,
it's one of the more unusual carnelian materials I've been able to acquire.
It is. Even just the banding is really beautiful. 090148 is your item number. We are going to take a quick little break, and then we're going to share with you some fun things that are happening here at HSN for our birthday buzz, and we'll be right back with Jay.
Surprises pop up daily with 40 days of birthday. Head over to the HSN arcade to get quadruple tickets for the first time ever. Play games to earn tickets and redeem them for your chance to win great prizes. And never miss a deal by downloading the HSN mobile app now. Take advantage of exclusive app-only bonuses you can't get anywhere else. The fun has just begun. Search 40 days for more.
Simply classic. Simply essential. Simply perfect for every style. Sometimes the greatest pleasures are the simplest ones of all. Watch Concierge Collection today, only on HSN.
And it's gonna take just a little time, but you're gonna see that I was born to love you.
To get a guitar is the easy part. Then you got to figure out how to play it. Now is your time.
Hold you tighter when they try to get to you, baby, I'll be the fighter.
You are going to be able to play this guitar the very first day you pick it up. People are going to get the guitar and look at it and go, this is exactly what they said it is. It's absolutely beautiful.
I'll be the fighter.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Resident Globetrotter is joining us this afternoon, Jay King with Mind Finds, completely exclusive to HSN. He travels around the world to bring us exotic, rare finds from some of the most remote locations. One of the things I have been touting over the past 2.5 hours now, Jay, has been my beautiful necklace, and it completely sold out. So I'm very happy that everybody got it. And if you would like, this is a brand new find, right?
It's a brand new Mind Find.
A brand new Mind Find. Jay, we have the earrings left. So let's talk about the earrings in this brand new Mind Find, because I'm gonna double check to see with our producer to see how many are left here. This is your blue agate heart, and they're heart earrings. Now the earrings are 1 3/8 of an inch in the length. They kind of just move, they dance, they're fully faceted. They are stunning. And at 1 3/8 of an inch in the length, you have French wire backs, so you can pop them in. They're very lightweight, very comfortable. The item number we'll get up in a second. I'll verbally tell you it's 550636. 550636. Jay, let's talk about this blue agate.
I found this in Malawi when I went to, actually we were down there, we were buying sapphire, and the miner actually he's a farmer, but he mines on the side.
Right.
And this was just one of the things that he had mined in his warehouse. This is a natural blue agate. This is really, really rare.
Look at that.
It's one of the, you never see agates in this color that have this clarity to them. Wow. So I was really excited about acquiring this rough. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of it.
No,
and so
okay.
I don't know if you'll even ever see another project in it.
Oh my goodness. Well, the necklace, so we're completely calling the pendant and necklace sold out, right? Everybody? Yes. Oh, okay. So I'm going to take that off because I want you to see, yes, my pendant sold out, but I want you to see, actually, you know what? I'll just take this and do this to show everybody. Because if you missed out on that, this is blue agate, but we have blue lace agate that almost is nearly perfection to go back. Yes, it's not the exact match, but oh my gosh, you would not be able to even tell the difference. So if you would like, there are 100, whoopsies, there's 121 earrings now remaining. That is it. We're gonna go out to the phones and we're gonna go to Massachusetts. Easy for me.
Easy for you to say.
Easy for me to say. Jesus, sounds like I had a cocktail. Hi, Barbara, welcome in.
Massachusetts is a hard name to say.
I know, Massachusetts, I got it. Well, so I hear you're a big fan of Jay's products here, or his jewelry.
I am. I started watching, I caught him like in the fall last year.
Yes.
And I wasn't quick enough to pick up anything until last month. And now I own about 10 pieces.
Oh, great.
So
I started off with the hinged silver bracelet with the lapis.
Yep.
Right.
With the pendant and earrings to match.
Oh,
all right.
Nice.
And then the one I just received recently was the azure malachite earrings.
Oh, I love malachite.
And pendant.
Right. Well, you've done well, Barbara.
Oh, and I did very well today, too.
You did.
I picked up the blue lapis.
Oh,
and
cool.
the lapis and blue agate.
Yes.
The carnelian. And the multi-gem strand.
Oh, my goodness. You have done well. Well,
yes, I figured... I see it, I like it, I buy it.
I'm just like you, Barbara. We're like from, you know, we're just like two peas in a pod because I'm the same way. If I see it and I love it, I want it. And I'm telling you, Barbara, when you get home, this blue lace agate with the lapis, I would love for you to call us back and when I'm on with Jay because I want to hear your excitement.
I will do that. I mean, today I walked in to pick up a piece of jewelry that I had repaired.
Okay.
And I was wearing the blue... the azure malachite earrings.
Oh, gosh, yes.
And I thought the jeweler was jaw just dropped.
Oh, wow.
So
and
your pieces are unique.
Did he say, where did you get that, Barbara?
He did.
He did?
I told him.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, Barbara, we want to say thank you for shopping with us. We know there's so many places you can shop, and we appreciate you being here with Jay and myself this afternoon.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, and I love that azure malachite. That comes from Utah.
Yeah,
Moab.
It's a great piece. It is. Enjoy, Barbara. Take care. Okay, we are saying goodbye to Barbara. We want to, what's sold out? The earrings. Thank you for your orders there. We're stamping the earrings sold out. Don't hang up. Guess what? You know me. We've got a backup. Backup plan is always good, Jay, especially when you're a pilot. You got to have a backup plan, don't you? Okay, this is the lapis and blue lace agate. So yes, I know we've sold out of the heart pieces. There are only 200 available. So don't let it, don't sleep on it. Don't come back later in the evening when you see Jay and go, oh, I want that blue lace agate now, and lapis, not gonna last. We have 183 remaining. The earrings are so affordable, they're $39.90. So $10 off. You've got 3 faceted lapis beads, and then that drops down to the blue lace agate. And when you come in really close to blue lace, it almost looks like lace. It's so fanciful and feminine and soft and pretty. Are we gonna have a presentation of these or no? I'm just double checking. Probably not because they might sell out. Okay, but so we don't think they'll last to have a full presentation because they do match back to the necklace we're about to share with you. But 550-638, let me share with you the length since they're going to sell out. 1 7/8 of an inch in the length, and they're 8 millimeters in size in those beads. But Jay, let's talk, shall we? Because we have to talk about this beautiful necklace.
Yeah, and this is a great color combination. The light, soft blue lace agate, and then that dark blue lapis from Afghanistan. And the thing with the lace agate is the mine it's been closed for 5 or 6 years. It's been closed for quite a while now.
Right.
And what happened is it's in this little African town called Springbok in the southern part of Africa. And when they started mining it, they just chased the vein. So when they went down, they just dug this big hole, like this big trench, to chase the agate vein. Well, what happened is they didn't step it back, so it became a safety issue. So even though there's still material there, they haven't mined it for quite some time because it would literally cost millions of dollars for them to go back now and bench it. They should have benched it when they first discovered it.
It. I mean, isn't it? I mean, we love the stories. You know, caller after caller. That's one thing we're all fascinated with. We get to go on this journey with Jay. There you can see why it's called blue lace agate, right?
It's got that, and it's the only place in the world that I've ever seen it. But it just has that beautiful. It's a natural blue, and then the lacing in it is actually, that's why they call it lace, because it has a lacing effect. And what I love about these longer links, like Sue's got it here, she doubled it up. Right. It just adds so much versatility to the design. It is, and I wanted to share with you. I love Sue, so pretty doubled up like that. Great. And I think it looks beautiful. It looks a little bit more bold and more dynamic. If you have other lapis pieces, this is, I'm not sure what item number it is. I'll see if I can find it for you to give to you. But if you have other lapis pieces from Jay or anyone here at HSN from our jewelry designers, look how pretty you can just layer it up. So even if I wanted to double that all up and layer it, that looks beautiful. So that's the beauty of this piece. But I think there's something soft and feminine and romantic when you combine lapis with blue lace agate. You will not regret this purchase. It's so pretty. We like that it's long and lean. And at $99.90, we're taking $25 off. This is the only airing on the day due to the quantity that we have available. We have 200 left. So that is it. We'll show you a left counter. These will completely go. That deep alluring blue with that dreamy ethereal blue lace agate is a dynamic combination. We're going to go out to Oregon and we're going to welcome in Vanessa. Good afternoon, Vanessa. You're live on HSN with Jay.
Oh my God, I've been waiting so long for this.
So cute. All right, Vanessa.
I've been watching Jay King for a long time, and, this is just wonderful.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I have a great staff that a lot of them have been with me since almost the day I started. So it's kind of fun. We've got a great family.
He's so humble, Vanessa.
And some great designs, too.
Yeah. Are you enjoying your collection of mine finds?
I have too many pieces to count. I'm actually scared to count how many I have. So, yes.
I understand, but I bet it's fun getting dressed in the morning and putting on all your beautiful baubles.
I don't know which pieces to choose, so like a lot of people, I put on many.
Right. Oh, cool. Nothing wrong with that, Vanessa. The more the merrier.
Yeah, layering is the way to go.
Is the way to go.
Oh yeah. I picked up the tourmaline. Yes. Or the multiple gemstone necklace.
That's so pretty, yes.
Yeah,
and
they're beautiful
that'll be
together.
Great going back to all my other tourmaline pieces that I have.
Yeah, Vanessa, you'll find when you get that piece at home, because of not only the turquoise, the tourmaline, the Baltic amber, you're going to really be able to mix and match and have fun. Since I'm sure you could probably open up your own jewelry store.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Well, yeah, I'm excited to get them. And I also purchased the Argonite.
Argonite,
you got
that's
that early.
New. Yeah.
That's still to come. Yeah. So you'll have to...
That is so great.
I know, isn't it that yellow?
It looks like butterscotch amber. If you didn't know what it was, if you didn't know that it was stone, you'd actually think it's butterscotch amber.
Oh. And I have a butterscotch amber necklace of yours, kind of a chunky piece.
Right.
That I plan on wearing with it because I think the colors will go great.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you'll be able to mix and match.
That will look good.
Yeah, that'll be good. Well, Vanessa,
it was a pale tiger's eye.
Ooh, the tiger's eye. Oh, yeah, you could do with that as well. Vanessa, thank you so much. My producer says we have to go because we have to stamp our necklace sold out. Stay tuned to hear the story on your Argonite, okay? So the Argonite's coming up next. Thank you for your blue lace agate purchases. That has, do I have to say goodbye? Yeah? Ding, 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 ding. I'm going to drop it in my tray of jewelry. I knew those pieces were going to be hot, hot, hot. Jay, do you think you can bring more of that back?
I don't. Well, I don't have any more blue lace. That's the problem.
That's the problem. Okay. Do we have still earrings? I'm going to pop Okay, so just to show you, if you missed out on that and you would like more lapis, this is a really pretty double lapis necklace. It's got your beautiful chips and some round beads that are just so pretty. It's available in turquoise as well. Well, hello now. Look, if we want to be able to mix and match and just layer, or you just want to do one or the other, it's up to you. But look at this price, $59.90 for a 2-strand necklace. That's a smoking hot deal. So you have it on your turquoise and you have it in your lapis. And if you would like, they're both $59.90. They're on free shipping. I like free shipping. And you also have flex. Oh, I was going to show you the earrings. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I like that little sold out guy. I only don't like the sold out guy when I don't get what I ordered. Because as a host, we get bumped because we're employees, and that's the way it should be. Our customers should get it first. But I'm glad everybody was able to get that. Let's move into our beautiful yellow argonite. Now, this is your rondelle beads. And this really kind of harkens back to the beginning for you, right, Jay?
Yeah, this is kind of like one of the original designs I started with.
The bracelet.
And that just goes to show you, these designs are timeless.
They are.
You can, and you know what I like here is I like the simplicity, but this is a brand new material. This material comes out of Chile. It's mined in a sand dune deposits where they find it. They actually they go and they have these big sifters, and they sift the sand. And then that's how they find the chunks of argonite. But this is the natural color. And here again, there's no enhancement to this, no treatment to it. I believe this is the first time we've ever done anything with this material. It's a more recent mine find. We've only had it for about a year. And so I've been looking for something to do with it, and I thought it was just stunning, on its own.
Yes.
So
it is, and we have 3 choices. Let me walk you through, because this is like candy. It is bright, it's happy, and actually I want to rescind what I just said. Bright. It is a softer pastel of a yellow, so it's not overtly bright. It's not like bright, like optic yellow. It's a soft, subdued, beautiful, serene yellow. It is really very tranquil, but it still pops enough to be noticeable. I mean, even notice behind, if you love denim, you'll love to be able to pair that with it. I like the simplicity and the design. The necklace is going to be on 5 flexible payments. It's $79.90, and with those 5 flex, it's $15.98. So the necklace is 20 inches in the length, and you have a 2 3/4 inch extender. These finishings have all been done by Mine Finds. They are exclusive, and then look, they even dropped the little heart off the back, so easy on, easy off. And then we have the matching bracelet. That's easy on, easy off, because that's all done in stretch. I love that. I would stack that. I'm going to get some of the bracelets back and be able to just stack a bunch, because I think that's really pretty. But the bracelet is available at 7 1/4, but this you're not really going to have to worry about, because you can just slip it right on over your hand. And then the earrings are going to be $39.90 as well. So the earrings, well, let's make sure before I misspeak. Yep, $39 and $39. So both are $39 if you would like the bracelet and the earrings. What a great set. It looks like it will sell out. There are only about 250 left in the necklace. It's a race to the finish while everyone is getting their order ins. I love it with the coral, by the way. Let's go out to Texas, Jay, and we're going to welcome in Carol. Hi, Carol. You're live on HSN. It's a pleasure to talk to you. Carol? Ooh, I like it.
It's nice to talk to you again.
Hi, Carol. Okay.
How are you?
We're doing fabulous.
I just want to tell Mr. King how much I appreciate his work, and I really appreciate...
Are you there? Go ahead.
Yes, I just wanted to tell him I appreciate the work he does with people. Like the next time he comes, I want a Sioux necklace from the lady in Africa. I think that is such a wonderful thing that he works with those people to share their skill and their talent and their art. And that's the kind of people we are here in the United States. And I appreciate all his work. When I go to sleep at night, he's on my prayer list. I thank the Lord for him, and I hope him safe flight.
Well, thank you so much. That's very nice of you.
Aw. Well, Carol, it means a lot that you would take the time to call in and say hi and share your passion and love for this collection, and Jay. And we want you to take care out there in Texas and wear your jewelry in good health, okay?
I will. Thank you so much.
All
You take
right,
care.
it's a pleasure. Take care. Bye-bye. God bless you. We're all sneezing. There must be something going on in the studio in here. God bless Sue is over there sneezing. Okay, so here's what's happening. If you want the necklace, we have less than 200 now. And as I mentioned, the necklace, this is almost to me like, Jay, you know when like the sun is out and it's just kissing your cheeks and your face and your body, and it just the warmth of it just, oh, it fills you from within. That same thing happens when you wear a necklace like this.
Yeah, I was attracted to this color, and like I said, if you didn't know better, you would think it was butterscotch amber because it has that same color, and this is the natural color of it. And it's very, very rare that you know you go out and find anything that's this clear, like a color, you know, and there hasn't been some kind of treatment or something done to it. So, but this is the natural color, the natural material.
Yeah, and that's the beauty in it. So you know you're getting something that's the natural material, and when you look at it and you see it, we had the yellow opal from, I think it was our first hour, Jay, probably at 1 p.m.
It came out of Peru.
Out of Peru, and I just wanted you to see, isn't that pretty? I really like that look. I think that's gorgeous. So if you want to get that yellow opal, and that's from Peru, and then pair it back with your yellow argonite, is that not a conversation starter? Does that not look well-traveled? Does that not look like you have your own personal jewelry designer, which, by the way, we all do. His name is Jay King, and mine Finds. So this is that eclectic, cool, kind of just relaxed vibe, but at the same time, if you're going fancy, if you're going out to dinner in the evening, this is a great piece you're gonna pop on. And then just to add in a little color, because we talked about this yellow being a soft pastel, for those girls who want a bolder look, for those girls who want to add color, want to add turquoise, we fell in love with the coral. Many of you have the inlaid bracelet with the coral, or maybe you add in orange coral, turquoise. Jay, I mean, it just, look how transformative this whole set is.
Now, you know, that's the nice thing about, you know, what we do is because, you know, we try to use as many natural things as possible. Right. So they all will layer together, they all complement. You know, most of the jewelry you can stack or you can layer it.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, even the earrings, look how cool. It almost reminds me when I went to Canada, they have the little Inukshuk, and they have you know what I'm talking about? And they stack the little rocks and the Inukshuk. Anyway, the way they're stacked, the pyramid, or it can remind you of like when you were a little kid and you had those little colored rings and you'd stack them on the little stick. They're just something so youthful, I guess is what I'm trying to say. They're youthful, they're fresh, they're modern. I like that you have this really cool rondelle bead that does harken back to the beginning. Do I have time to go to the phone this second, or I think we're gonna sell the, okay. So Lori, hang in there 1 second. We're just gonna finish up this item and then we'll go back out to the phones. I know so many of you are calling in to say hi to Jay. I don't blame you. I stalk him and see when he's gonna be here because I wanna be with him all the time because he's so much fun. So I hope you're getting yours. We will let you know when this necklace sells out. There are 114. You see the left counter at the bottom of the screen, but that is dwindling. So that's not taking into account everybody that is calling in. If you would like, I would love to share with you here. This argonite matches back beautifully to the yellow opal. So that yellow opal, okay, so we are stamping the argonite necklace completely sold out. We're gonna move into the matching pieces. I'm not sure how many are remaining there. Don't hang up if you're in the ordering process for the necklace. We're counting you as you're processing your order, or if you're on hsn.com. We have 300 of each. We have 150 of the bracelet and 150 of the earrings. And with that being said, they're both $39.90. This is a stellar price. I think if you're looking for a gift, you don't want to worry about the size of her wrist. This is really nice because this just slides right on and off. So you're not necessarily going to have to worry. But if you want to add in that beautiful coral, I love the combination of those colors. And then the bracelet stretch, they are saying a 7 1/4 inch, but you have stretch, so don't worry about that. And then the earrings are going to be 1 5/8 of an inch in the length, all brand new today. Jay, let's go back out to the phones.
Okay.
They're gonna give me a second chance to get it right. Massachusetts. And we're gonna welcome in Lori. Hi, Lori. Lori, are you there? I hear lots of rustling.
Hello?
Hello? Lori? Uh-oh, maybe she put us on mute or three, like waiting for.
Love
Oh, there she
you and
is.
your jewelry. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
My husband and I, we watch you, and for every special occasion, my husband is happy to get me some special J. King jewelry to celebrate each special occasion, and we learned so much about your stones, and we just love you.
Oh, well, thank you. It's very nice of you.
And how, you know, Lori, I think, because my husband does the same thing, aren't we lucky girls to have such a wonderful husband that will do that? I think about, don't you feel more special when you wear them knowing that it was given to you by your husband and it marks a moment, time, or something that you're celebrating, and it makes you feel wonderful?
Oh, yes, and I always get compliments, always get compliments. I have so many pieces, and I wear them like every day. And, yes, I just get so many compliments, and they're so different, and they're so beautiful. They're just, I just love them. And I thank you so much for bringing them. And we continue to watch you again.
Well, we're happy to hear that, Lori, and we're glad to know that you're there and that you're hanging out with us, enjoying the show, and learning about all these beautiful gemstones. Have a beautiful day, and say hi to your husband for us.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
have a
take
wonderful
care.
day.
Bye-bye. We do want to remind you, I'm going to double check with Doug because I see the necklace. I know we stamped the necklace sold out, but I don't see how many of the earrings and the bracelet are left. So if you, okay, because I don't show that activated out here. Okay, so we have just about 200 of each now. So 200 in the earrings and then 200 in the bracelets. Jay, talk to us about, for someone who's new, talk to us why this little rondelle shape has been kind of, you're fond of it. You like it, you design a lot with it.
It's one of the very first designs that I did.
Sure.
And this is kind of how I started in the industry. So it makes me, always brings back cherished memories when, you know, when I recut this material. And I just thought this was just a beautiful, beautiful natural material. It comes from Chile, and it's actually mined by the sea and the sand dunes is where they find it. So they actually have these big sifters, and they have a front end loader, and then they sift it, and they find it in the sand.
Oh, really? Oh, that's so interesting. And I'm grabbing all these other little just color swatches. I mean, do you see how you can mix and match? Like, don't feel you have to like get stuck. Even with something, I think this is almost looks like Colleen Lopez's, her dress from that little maxi dress that she has. But look at how pretty it looks. So even if you have all these bold prints, like this is a crazy wild bold print, but sometimes you need something that's simplistic and easy and that you can just throw on. Or maybe it's just a bold color that you want to be able to have a contrasting color. You know, in fashion, that's what we see a lot. And definitely this is a piece that you pop on. It's easy. Do you see how one-handed I just popped it on and it's on? I love it. If I can recommend this, the coral, because I like the coral with it, but whichever you choose, however you want to wear it by itself or stacked with an armful of candy, you can do it. It looks great. So 008-175, HSN birthday price, $39.90. Great price, take advantage. Now, many of you are asking about the yellow opal beaded necklace. Now, this match, I know they took away the argonite, but this, if you got the argonite, think about seriously getting this beautiful yellow opal. Obviously, only if your budget allows you to, but this is 18 inches in the length. Yellow opal, Jay, talk to us why this is so rare and exciting that we have it.
This is actually, comes out of Peru, and it was this deposit. This has been pretty much mined out, and so this was just something that we just met the miner, just a freak accident last year in Tucson, and we were able to acquire enough rough to just do this necklace. But I don't even have any more of this rough, and this
so
is a natural. Yeah, this is a natural yellow opal.
Wow, so all natural. You have your extender on the back as well, so you can adjust it up or down. And this is truly something befitting that when you put it on, you're just gonna feel like a princess. It's soft, it's the pastels, the citrines. It really is. Even just like a little lemony lime color, you'll really love it. 550-754 is your item number. We're gonna move right into one of our last items. I know Jay is going to be coming back at 11 p.m. this evening.
Yeah, we're going to have just an amazing Today Special.
Oh, I can't wait.
Unfortunately, it's pretty limited in quantity, but I won't tell you what it is, but it is really totally cool.
Can I say what it is?
Yeah, you can.
You say you can. No, I'll get in trouble. I asked if I could have it in our show just to give a little sneak peek for Amy, and they're like, nope. Nope, it's under lock and key, so you have to stay tuned. Okay, here is our pink rhodochrosite. This is 18.5 inches in the necklace. The reviews on this are insanely good. They love it. They love how bold the design is. They love that.
It's reversible.
Yep, you knew where I was going. It's a 2-in-1. So you can have all of the drama of that black tourmaline and black agate, and then you can reverse it and have the softness and femininity of that rhodochrosite. So this is definitely artisanal, kind of gallery piece. Look at it on the neckline. Every single review, perfect 5-star review. We have taken $100 off. Jay, even at the appraisal value, the appraisal value is $550, and we're at $239.90.
Well, if you look at the work in this and the craftsmanship, plus the rhodochrosite is, you know, they're starting to, it's been rumored that they're going to start allowing the export of the rough again. But for years, the government didn't allow you to take it out of the country unless it was in finished form. Oh. So, you know, it's material you just don't see, you don't get
Argentina?
it. Argentina.
Argentina, yeah. Okay. Wow. Sue, we just want to say thank you. You did an amazing job mixing and matching all the jewelry. Sue has on the matching cuff bracelet, as do I, and we want to just share it with you very quickly. There's only 3 dozen remain. Jay, when you come in really close, it looks like pillowy, it's fluffy.
Well, that's what that is what they call, that's called cornrow inlay. So it's 3-dimensional inlay. It's not like, you know, a lot of artists can just do the flat inlay, but to do the cornrow inlay, it's really, really demanding. There's a lot of work to it.
Yeah. So if you would like, the bracelet is available. The bracelet is going to be the cuff, I should say, 513003, and we've got 5 flexible payments. Jay is back at 11 p.m. tonight, which is going to lead into his fabulous Today special. Stay tuned. If you want a sneak peek, I was told not to tell a word. Do you want to let the cat out of the bag?
Yeah.
So funny.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay, so you tune in at 11 p.m. tonight. You're going to see a fabulous Today special kicking off at midnight.
One you've never seen before.
That's right. I'm on vacation. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you back.